We will not be silent anymore.
We will not be silent.
Now, without further ado, I want to introduce Margie Storch and Tom Moore. Tom Moore and Margie Storch have a health care story to share about Jeff Moore, Tim's brother. Tim and Margie are members of Healthcare Justice NC in Charlotte, and they have something to share.
Hello, everybody. My younger brother, 8 years younger than I, his name's Jeff Moore, and he's a great brother and a wonderful uncle to 3 nephews, a great neighbor. He took care of his neighbors, and he was a college graduate, came from a middle-class conservative family. But unfortunately, Jeff could not afford health care as he was working as a part-time cook at a nursing home, taking care of Medicaid patients. He was too young for Medicare and didn't qualify for Obamacare because he made too much money. Now, Jeff didn't feel well for a while, and so he went to the emergency room. And while he was there, he was diagnosed with stage 4 kidney cancer. Inoperable, untreatable, and we thought he was feeling better. He seemed to be losing weight before he went on this visit, and we didn't know that he didn't have health care, and we didn't realize the problems he was having. And he, after a few months, he died in a hospice, and he dealt with a lot of pain, and several times he asked me to kill him. So I didn't, but he finally died at the age of 53. And I think with regular health care, he could have had years ahead of him with his family and friends and his cats. And we both grew up in a very conservative family, but I bet you that those family members would be happy to vote for health care for my brother and for everybody if they really knew what was going on. And anyway, I miss my brother, and I hope that very few people in the future have to miss their brothers or sisters. All right, I'll turn it over to Margie.
Well, Jeff Moore was my brother-in-law. He was a generous person, even as he struggled to make ends meet on his part-time wages. I miss Jeff's creative cooking, his humor, our shared love of cats, his love of quirky sci-fi movies, and his passion for the music of Queen. Both Tom and I are self-employed with family members who have pre-existing conditions, and health insurance would be absolutely unaffordable for us without the protections and insurance premium subsidies provided by the Affordable Care Act. Too many people are suffering and dying. You can't pursue the American dream of liberty and happiness without your health and without your life. It's time to leave behind ideologies that put profits before health and the well-being of our citizens. One way to help make America great is to provide health care for everyone. In a nation as rich as ours, providing health care for all is something we can afford to do, and it is something we must do as we strive to live up to our moral values. For Jeff and all of the other loved ones that suffer needlessly and die too soon, legislators, expand Medicaid now. Expand and improve Medicare to provide health care for all Americans. And finally, we call on politicians and others to stop dividing Americans. It's time to come together to build the common good. Health care for all.